Cursor on screen. Cursor on screen.
Also, we can see the edge of your video when you talk. On the
Hello.
left.
Yeah, that keeps moving over.
We're super professional on this stream.
Yeah, we don't do anything live and switch it around and change where things are in the window. Okay. Welcome to a special episode of... I am still echoing on somebody's...
Audio is bleeding through into your microphone.
Hello. All right, I think we're good. Hello and welcome to a very special episode of Luck, Marry, Kill. This week we are opening with a session 0 for next week's one-shot, which will be run by our very own Patches, Dan. And
that's me.
Then we will get into the session.
Oh, no.
And so, these characters will be our one-shot characters for the duration of anyone's absences, because we will be down a player next week. The following week, we will be playing without said person, and it may or may not have something to do with what will happen tonight. Anyway, we are all back. Are we all prepared?
I mean, no, but let's start anyway.
Yeah. Are we going to do an official break, or?
How far in are we? Do we need a break?
An hour.
Or did everybody go and get their stuff? Or does anybody need to do the break in between, or are we good?
I mean, if I can just go to the bathroom real quick, I'll be good. Just a minute.
Okay. We can do one of the small breaks. This drink's calm, brought to you by Black Phillip, and we are back. Hello, world. And since we're all here, and since we're all
Queer? Sorry. Not you, Dan. I guess. I don't know. Are you?
we're all
I'm cis.
Oh, are you?
I'm cis.
What? Okay.
Technical issues, middle of the show.
No, I'm just trying to decide on what.
Guys, I'm not ready to play the whole rest. Like, I'm ready. My stomach issues are gone, everybody.
Yeah!
Yay.
I can focus on you all now. All right, so my character, I'm going to come up with it by the end of the weekend. It is Pride here in Buffalo, so...
Oh, yeah, we gotta...
Hey, happy Pride!
Yeah.
Thank you. Happy
Oh,
Pride.
yeah. June is Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah, our parade is Sunday, and so is our festival.
Our Pride is next weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that my partner doesn't watch yet. I think that is when they are secretly proposing to me, is on Saturday.
Ooh. You have to give us an update if it happens.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take the volume.
Tell us forth.
And see how loud we need to make this for you all to hear it.
You want us to hear something? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I hear something. It's creepy.
Why is it? That's why it should be coming in through my.
Here's something
Just some-
alright.
There's some rustling, maybe a small dog.
Not trying to feed. Where's you? Okay. Now I can hear it too. Okay, cool.
That dog is not happy.
Actually, let's. Here we go. Let's make it more this. Set the mood a little bit better.
Oh yeah.
So, last we left off, our group was yet to name themselves or be asked to name.
It's only been like 3 days.
It has
We're
only been
getting the
like 3
sound off.
days. Our group had gone down an elevator into a lab. Where they could see a number of crows, a high elf, and another Yuan Teach pureblood.
Is it a pureblood?
Technically, yes. And, well, technically it's a half-blood. You would be right, because it's half high elf. And our...
Or is that not his daddy? Oh!
And you hear cawing.
Don't like that.
Lots of
Not my
cawing
boy.
that doesn't sound correct.
Not my boy.
Sounds... what's the word for it? Garbled. It sounds half like it wasn't even meant to happen. Just like a dying cat. I told you not to let them do that. They do as they will, Father. I have to keep going on my work. It looks like your mother brought company with her. Hello, darling. What can I do for you today? Who the hell is on the elevator with you? Oh, just some new friends. Nothing to worry about. The hell, it's not something to worry about. You know what's going on tonight. I'm sorry. I just missed you so much. Yeah, well, if the town finds out what we're actually doing here, we're all gonna end up in the clink.
What's the clink?
You brought somebody down here who doesn't know what the clink is? It's prison.
Is that like timeout?
Oh, honey.
What? I'm very scared.
Why are you here? Why are any of you here?
No one? Really? Y'all are gonna make me do it? We're here because no one likes you, and everyone wants you dead.
Oh yeah? You gonna do something about it?
I pull up a crossbow bolt.
Oh. I'm diving right in.
And the very orange high elf, upon seeing this, raises a hand and shuts a wall between him, the birds, his son, and you. A clear glass wall that's about the last part of the room where you see the room sort of pinching in at the edges. And he holds up a hand, and the crows start going a little bit crazy.
Why am I not surprised?
And I need you all to roll initiative.
Well, that was a poor initiative.
Ooh! Wait, I don't want this. I don't want it.
Get a nat 20 on initiative.
No,
Nice.
not that. But it makes me high up in the list, and I don't want to be the first in the first batch of people.
Dirty 18.
Give me a second. I gotta grab the markers. Ugh.
Oh, it was your newfangled contraption.
Oh no, the newfangled contraption is going to be too difficult to write on. I'm just going to use the board for now, and we'll see where it goes. Because that thing is, I've got to push the little things into, it's a whole thing.
It doesn't have enough nameplates to include all the crows.
That is also true.
All them crows. Where they at?
All damn crows.
There also do be 6 of us.
Back to their names, because even I had to take notes last time. Here we go. Kink. Yeah, kinks initiative. Do. Oh, it fell. That's why. I was like, where is that dice in that tray I just had right in my lap? It fell on the floor. I'll take that. Well, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The crows are rolling like shit.
Good.
That's the second nat 1.
Haha. Maybe they roll shit when they try to hit.
die for that. Whew. One of your allies just got a nat 20.
Huzzah. When I have this many NPCs, I usually pre-roll them.
What's up, baby girl? What's going on? Yeah.
You got Cat Cam?
Yeah, she's the baby. She's very chatty with me. She says hi.
Okay,
Oh.
and
She's a good girl.
cool.
She's crazy, but she's a good girl.
Jinx does that when she wants something.
When Willow wants something, it is 9 times out of 10 your love. That's all.
Aw.
Not food. Just,
Okay.
or it's truly just hi,
Hmm.
Okay.
my baby.
We are ready. 25 to 20. All right. 19 to 15. What was it?
15.
18.
15, 18. Corey, Onyx. Got it. 14 to 10.
14.
Wait, I thought you got him at 20.
No, I thought that
He was making a
thought
comment
Trevor
of, I
got
didn't
the
like my
nat 20.
roll.
14. Technically, everyone has one advantage. You could have used it on this.
Oh no. I came up with a game plan now.
Four. Great. Morphe. And what's Velvet's roll?
14.
Also 14.
12
Which
on
one
the
he wants
die.
to go first?
Morphe, you can go first.
OBKB.
And that leaves 9 to working 9 to 5.
7.
7 for Patches. And
All right, Chime.
Chime, what'd you get? Your mic's out again.
Sarah.
Why is it always when it's time for initiative?
You put it in the chat?
He has a very passive
Two?
mic. It
Wow.
does not like combat.
Just want to see the text channel. Can I just see the text channel without screwing it up? 22. Okay. Got it. So 22 for Chime. Chime had the highest initiative.
I hear he has some offensive spells.
Or are they coming when we level up?
Wow. The number of you going before any of them get to. This might be short for the crows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that's in order. Okay. So, Chime, you rolled first in initiative. You gonna message it? Are you on push to talk, or is it?
You try maybe in your Discord audio settings.
Oh yeah,
Turns it
the
from
you can
your
turn
mic,
down the noise
turn it
cancellation
off
to
and
make
back
it
on.
that too. If you go full into your user settings, you can also turn the noise cancellation down. So like, there's a threshold for volume, and it'll detect things that are below the normal threshold, so that you can actually be
Oh, I should do
detected.
that.
I've had to do that for so many different things. I've had to turn it up and down and like.
Hello?
Ah!
Yeah.
Go.
I did literally nothing. All I did was turn my mic on and off, so I don't know what's going on with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Tis working. That is all that
Little
is
wonk.
important.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, well Chime is Chime's astounded that he got the highest initiative. So I think he's just gonna try and take a use his whip at like the nearest crow that's like right in front of him.
Okay. So roll to hit.
Sorry. Cut out.
What was the roll? It went out again.
Of course it did.
Was it higher than 12?
22 to hit, 7 damage.
Yes, it was higher than 12. Roll damage.
7.
Is that? Yeah, okay. So you hit there. So one of the crows in the swarm gets hit by the whip and just and hits the floor. You see a metal worm squirming on the floor next to the crow, taking what used to be the brain with it off to the side of the room. And over in the side of the room, you see remnants of body parts of townsfolk. Their brains similarly cut open. Worms, metallic worms, either wriggling or just completely stopped, poking out from each of the body parts that are sitting there near that side of the room. But the swarm of ravens, the swarm of cranium crows, is still up, but it's down one crow. And that brings us to Massisia's turn. Massisia is going to use her bonus action to command the Data zombie forward. And then she is going to use her action to take one slash at the crows with the scythe.
And she's been practicing. We saw it.
Yeah, she has been. That's a dex attack.
We've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
it.
She hits with a 19. So she hits a 19 and that is the wrong one. I'm looking for that. Does 9 points of damage. Another one of the crows in this group, actually, she catches 2 with 1 hit just slicing through with the scythe. And similarly, the wings are twitching on the floor, and the worms that were around the brain are dragging the brains with them away and continually trying to poke them with an end. These metallic worms. And that brings us to Corey's turn.
Yep.
Cordelia, what are you doing?
Can I look for any breaches or weaknesses in the glass wall?
Do you want to take your action to investigate?
No. I'll just hit the nearest crow to me.
Okay. The nearest one that you wouldn't have trouble hitting is in the group that Chime attacked. So,
Actually, who's closest to me?
who's closest to you? Oh, that's an ally right now.
Oh, okay.
They're red
The
because
red.
they were potential enemies. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
In
So
case
add
you
a
had
crow.
to face Mississia and the zombie twins.
Okay.
Iskana
So
and
I'd like
Dolan
to-
Jr.
Like to take a shot.
Okay.
I'm gonna use that advantage. Oh, cool. One lower. So I rolled a 4. Hold on. Yeah, 4.
That goes way wide, and you're aiming your crossbow, right? Not your longbow?
Sorry, I should have said longbow. I don't have a crossbow.
Okay. So the arrow goes way wide and actually sticks in one of the body parts, and you see one of the worms in the body part that it hits wriggle a little bit, and the body part itself flexes fingers.
Would a 6 make a difference?
No.
Okay, never mind. I couldn't find my proficiency bonus and my brain went dead and I didn't forget, I just didn't add it. Because I figured it was low enough it wouldn't matter.
Alright, that means Daughter Zombie is going to take a swipe. And do 4 points of damage to the crows nearest to her. That would be... One other crow goes down from that group, but there are still 2 more left.
Crow goes wild.
And that leaves us with 15. Onyx.
So I'm gonna do the Onyx special that I love to do. It's literally burning hands. I want to see how many crows I can get into a 15-foot cone.
So moving forward, you can... It's a smaller lab. You can probably aim a wide enough cone to get 2 groups of crows in.
Okay, I would love to do that. Absolutely,
Okay.
yeah. So Kamehameha my way out, and boom.
Is that a
They
dex
have
save
to-
for them?
Yep, dex save 14.
Okay. Ooh, one group just makes it. Did they still take half damage?
They do take half damage, which I
Okay.
need to roll. Trevor, what are you doing?
And the other group does not make it. So tell me the full damage, and I'll half it for the first group.
Okay, so full damage is 12, half damage is 6.
All right. 12. There is 1 crow left in the group closest to you, and there are about 3/4 of the crows left in the group farthest away from you.
I am out out of first level spells.
And that would lead us to Morphier.
All right. These groups of crows, the three that are like aligned, either the three that are aligned right on the other side of the bed, or the three in the corner. Would they be within? Would those three groups be within 5 feet of each other?
I'd say yeah. They're just within 5 feet of each other.
Huge. So, yeah, Morphier will uh, raise up his orb, will turn blue, and shoot forth a frigid dagger of ice towards the central group.
Okay.
Will be an ice knife attack,
All right.
or I don't think an 11 hit. I think I'm going to use my advantage.
Okay.
Unless an 11 hits the group.
Nope. 11 just
Yeah,
misses.
let's try that again. Much better. 13.
Okay. 13
not much
hits.
better, a little better.
13 hits.
So
Okay.
that will be 10 points of cold damage for the central one,
Okay.
and everyone needs to make a DC 13 Dex save.
If they're on the floor?
Um, if they're within, I'm sorry, if they're within 5 feet of it, I meant to say the rest of that sentence. So
Does
two
ice
on each side of it.
So
Does
ice
it-
knife is you throw a pick a piece of ice and it hits the thing, and then it explodes and hits everyone nearby.
Okay, so
too.
so it explodes. Okay. So the DC is what?
Yeah, it explodes. The DC is 13 for those three of them.
Fail. Both fail.
Then everyone that failed, including the target does need to make that save as well.
Fail.
Everyone that failed will take 9 additional points of cold damage.
Okay, so this group of crows is down for the count. This group of crows has one left, and that one has a little over half of the crows that were in it. So the one that you aimed at has a single crow left after taking the 9 additional points, and then the one farthest from you, it's got about half of its crows left, a little bit more, like one more than half.
All right. I'm not going to jinx myself and say that was the best damage roll I'll probably ever get. But
I mean, on a level 1 spell, yes.
Yeah, when I saw the number show up in green, I was like, what? But no. I think after that I will I think I'll stay where I'm at.
All right,
Over here.
Velvet, you're up.
Is it possible I could shoot the glass?
You can take a shot at the glass.
Shoot the glass.
Wait, what?
Shoot the glass.
Oh,
Die hard.
I'm gonna try and use sharpshooter. I can do more damage to it.
You can definitely make an attempt.
To hit, that is a 22.
Go ahead and roll damage. So it hits the glass, doing approximately 7 points of damage, and ricochets off. Luckily, it ricochets off in the direction of McKeek, who takes full damage, not being able to dodge it, and Father, you shot me on the other side of the glass. And he is going to attempt to throw a vial of acid at
Oh, that's not nice.
his mother.
Dun dun dun!
And hits her for... Four out of this. Ugh.
This family's got issues, man.
Naughty child.
This is the good one, the one that they didn't kill and turn into a zombie.
4 points of damage. Son, your father is a monster. Mother, he has always fed my work. You never believed in it. And that will lead us to another group of crows. So that group of crows is also going to attack and hit Messisia for 2 whole points of damage. So Messisia is hit for 6 points total so far. And yeah, nothing phasing her. She's just real mad. That leads us to Patches. 'Tis your turn.
All right. How is the ceiling in this room?
The ceiling would be high enough if Velvet would like to try to take off during the next turn.
All right. I would like to use my Iron Lash to whip it and attach it to the ceiling.
Okay. There's
I have
some
25 feet
up
of
there.
movement.
Okay.
I have 25 feet of movement, so
You can get
like,
up in
put me.
some grating that's up there. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and I'm gonna hang there, and I will shoot at the nearest voids.
So 25 feet of movement. Are you trying to get central and shoot at whatever and just kind of open fire from above?
Yeah, sure.
Because they're about halfway up. They're off the ground. All right, so
Okay.
we'll put you over the bed. You're up in the rafters.
And I will shoot at
And
which the one that only has one left. Let's get that one finished.
we'll make Patches
Yeah.
bigger because he's closer to the ceiling.
He's closer to the camera.
Yeah.
Only time we'll be able to say that.
The only time Patches
Or
is
are we?
bigger than everybody else. Unless somebody
God.
casts Enlarge Reduce.
Then I would still be probably in the middle.
I know, Cordelia probably.
15 to hit.
15 does hit.
Oh yeah, with my revolver.
Okay.
I'm pew pew. So I'm hanging with my right arm up, and I'm pulled out from my left hip, and I'm pew pewing.
So does
All
this
right.
thing come out of your arm, you said?
Yeah, I have a fake arm from just below my elbow down on my right arm.
Okay, I have to think about how I feel about that. Character.
That is, oh my goodness, +3. That's 16 piercing damage.
Okay. Which one of these are you aiming at? Which one of these groups?
It was the one that only had like 1 or 2 left.
Okay. Yeah, that one's done. That one's gone.
Just to get that one completely gone. And that will end my turn.
All right. That brings us to the brother zombie who uses his entire action to get around his mom because they move slowly and get near this group of crows that's been attacking her. And that brings us back to the top with Chime. Nope. No sound. Watch in the chat. Oh. Are we now in the other chat?
Chime is going to move towards the next crow in front of him and use the whip again.
Chime
I'm
is
gonna
going
narrate
to
this
move
for the
towards
audience.
Okay. And use the whip again.
Do the voice.
I can't do it. Sorry, I figured this chat was easier for you.
I got in the other one. You're good. In the front and use the whip again. Okay, roll the hit. Nat one.
Oh.
Have you used your
Have you used your advantage?
advantage?
There you go.
Good job, Dan. Good job, Patches.
19. Okay. So Patches moves forward, uses the whip with a little extra reach to whip this group of crows, and after just swats out and hits one of them out of the air. With a Alright, after Chimes the Whipper, that is Missisia's turn. Missisia misses the group of crows in front of her.
Does Chime have any whip-based songs you would like to sing to us?
It is now Corey's turn.
Chains and whips excite.
Chains and whips excite me.
Chimes the Whipper.
It's a small world after all.
It's a small world.
I'm just gonna grow a mustache.
Jacques can't even grow a mustache. I
It's a
think you're
small
good.
world and none of it matters.
Jacques can't grow a
It's all an
mustache.
illusion.
I found videos of him trying to break the world record on heaviest whip too. All right, Corey, your turn. Cordelia.
So I'm gonna do the same thing, but
You
with a
take-
different crow.
Okay. Take aim at the crow.
Alright. Woo! 18.
18 hits. Roll damage.
Sorry, that would be 21. Eh.
21 oddly does not hit.
That
16.
I have seen people do that to their 16 points of damage. Which
Oh,
group of crows were you
dear.
aiming at?
The one that would be right in front of me.
Okay, so you were over here towards the middle, so if you were aiming straight across, or you could move up and aim at the one that Chime just hit. It's up to you.
I want to hit one that hasn't been hit yet with that much damage.
Okay, so you want to move forward to here, aim across the bed, and hit this one down here. Got it. So
Yeah.
you did 16 points of damage?
Yep.
There are about a third of the crows left. You managed to spear through multiple crows as the arrow just kind of ricocheted off of different pieces of metal and the worms and going through their eyes. Just
I've heard of
Hell
two birds,
yeah.
one stone, but this is ridiculous.
Look, I don't always suck at this, alright?
That would mean the zombie's turn. The zombie nat 20s. All right. And does 6 points of damage to this group. Another crow gets right out of this group right here in the bottom near the zombies, but they are still there. Probably about 1 or 2 left. All right. We've got Onyx. It's your Nixie. It's your turn.
Okay, I have a question.
Sup?
Does the man, the mayor that we're all here to kill, he's behind glass, you said?
Yes.
Okay. And then, like, just a quick glance, does he look really beefy or does he look kind of weak?
He's overweight. I don't know if he would look very strong.
Okay, can I do a free action to ask a question to a friend of mine in the game?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna say it out loud. Should I go over there and fight him by myself?
Dear God.
I can do it! Or do you think there's a lever over there?
If you think you can pull it off, then do it. We got your back.
So you'll resurrect me if I die?
I'll do my damnedest.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, so I have Misty Step.
Uh-huh.
And I would love to Misty Step in the room with this man.
Okay.
If I die, I die. And it is a story well told.
What?
I mean, it's just we all are at the end of the day. We're all just stories.
Nice.
Okay. So now that I'm over here.
Make it a good one.
The governor just screams.
Well, that's my action. So it's like, my thing is like I want to see if there's a lever or something. That's like my goal. Like, I want to
So
see if
you're
there's something.
close
I can pull.
enough. I will allow a bonus action investigation roll.
Oh please. Okay. Okay. This is what I'm saving my inspiration for if I need it. Investigation roll. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Actually, I'm gonna keep it at a 17.
At a 17, you notice there is a remote with a button, a big red button, in his hand.
Oh my god.
I'm going to look at him in the eyes, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna need you to press that button.
No.
I think. No?
Get out.
You get out! Stop killing people! It's not very nice.
Now that you're on that side of the glass, he has also already rolled initiative but wasn't doing anything because he was on that side of the glass. I'm not saying
You're
he
a
was
little
holding an
bitch.
action. But it's Morphie's go.
My sphincter is clenched. Just so everybody's aware.
And out of character?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah. I'm never the character that does this. I'm always the, you go right ahead.
I can't wait to see how this turns out. Energy. Let's see. Morpheus sees Onyxia appear on the other side of the glass.
I could have married him.
Cocks an eyebrow. And charges out a flaming bolt from the orb to the one, I think. Why am I clicking on this screen like there's going to be some notification that magically transports? Top, what is that? Top right corner. That is 22 to hit
That hits.
for 7 points of fire damage.
7 points of fire damage. You have just taken out 2 birds with 1 fire.
As the
They
fire,
are
as the fire licks out
gone.
around them, it like reabsorbs back into the orb, and you all see the liquids inside of it sloshing around and turning back to a more muted white glow.
Interesting that you should say that. At this moment, you start to see different machinery overheating. You feel a shaking in the room. Not enough to roll a dexterity save or anything, but there seems to be something happening outside.
Like outside of the room or outside of the entire house?
You don't know, definitely outside of the room.
Did anybody else feel that? Oh, was that just the recoil from that attack?
You have to speak louder! There's glass separating us!
Is it also shaking in there?
What? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I probably can hear you. I'm being annoying.
Yeah.
I say this in character. As I'm shitting myself.
But that's out of character. The shitting is out of character.
And Velvet.
Taking after my good friend Patches, I would like to fly 30 feet into the rafters and fire upon. Wait, sorry. Did you say that we could go? Sorry, I may have misinterpreted.
You don't have to be in the rafters. You have enough room to fly upward a few feet. Not to be out of range of anything, but to fly overhead of the people. They can still reach you in the air, but you're high enough above where you're not going to like kick them in the head passing unless you want to.
Got it. Okay. And then I'd just like to. There's still zombies here. I'd like to shoot one of the zombies.
You want to shoot one of the zombies?
I'm sorry.
The zombies are friendly for now.
I'll of course
Yeah.
go for the crows.
Okay. Which group of crows? Bottom left, top right, or middle?
I'll go for top right.
Okay.
That is a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Dude, you're doing the thing you said you wanted to do before we started the entire thing. You're flying and you're shooting things.
All right, roll your damage.
Six damage.
Okay. Another crow just gets launched out of that group. It kind of explodes midair when a bullet hits it.
Cover your eyes.
Are you talking to me?
No! I'm talking to my bird!
Bunch of fucking weirdos in here.
You're the one cutting skulls off of people!
What I'm doing has a point. I don't know why you're wrecking my job.
What are you wrecking your job? You're literally killing people!
I'm trying to create a workforce here.
To what? Go in the little mines because you want more money?
Yeah.
That's stupid. Because look at what's happening. You could have just paid living wages, you know? And people would have come to work. But no, you got greedy and wanted to make creepy things. And now you gotta pay. Literally.
I don't know if you've heard of me, but I don't pay for nothing.
I don't know if you've heard of me, but I don't give a shit.
Work.
I look over to Cordelia and I go,
Oh, wait. Did the bird ever roll initiative?
My bird?
Yes.
No.
Doesn't go immediately after your turn.
All right. That is a 5 for Eclipse.
Okay.
I kind of forget about Eclipse sometimes.
Well, you forget that about Eclipse.
I forget that Eclipse can attack. I love Eclipse so much.
Okay. So,
They do have a good ability that I should use.
Patches, it is your turn.
All right, I'll shoot for the one that my moth friend just shot at.
Okay. Oh, I think we skipped Onyxia. We'll come back to
start
you.
over?
No. I think we skipped you. Or
Wait, is this our second or third round?
This is round 2.
I've already went in round 2. That's how I teleported.
okay. I'm thinking we're in round 3 for some reason. My brain skipped ahead. All right, Patches, you're gonna take the roll.
That's a 1, and I'm not using that. I'm using my improved luck to reroll that. That's a 3. I am going to use my...
Advantage.
That is going to be the 12.
12 just hits. Roll your damage.
Sweet. That is the 2d8, yes. Plus 3. 17 piercing damage from my pew pew.
17 piercing damage, and these birds at the top right are now all out of the air. You just take the shot, and as it hits the bird, it like a hollow point explodes and hits all the birds surrounding it. And we are now at McKeek. We should have gone before, but McKeek is going to attempt to throw another acid vial at his own mother, because he's got issues. Roll a nat 1 and drop it on himself, taking 2 points of acid damage.
Look how dumb your kid is.
How can you like those shoes?
My
That's the
kid
one
did
she let
this.
live.
Can you do all this?
Can I do a what?
All of this. You know who builds stuff like this? A very
Me, man.
very stable genius.
Very stable, yes.
Excuse me.
I'm embracing my rage today, and I really want to punch you in the face.
I'd
You
like
hear
to
Ruffles?
see you try. Alright, that's gonna be the zombie who's gonna swing on the crows again. Not hit. It's gonna be Eclipse. It's Eclipse's turn. It's Eclipse's turn.
Okay. Eclipse is... Oh. Eclipse is going to go for the peck to cause a little bit of blindness.
Okay, you're gonna try to blinding peck. Okay.
Yeah, blinding peck here.
So it's aimed, so it's a little higher DC, but yeah, go for it.
That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, 19 will hit one eye.
And then, does it also do damage as well?
I would say it does piercing damage, probably at least one. The
1d4?
D4. Yeah.
Okay, so then that's 4 points of piercing, and then he has to make a con save.
Ugh, stupid bird. Nat 20 on the con save.
Ah, he saved. How does that feel? Huh?
Like,
Don't like
shit,
from
get
there
your bird
attacking,
off of
do
me.
you? Oh! Look at all the birds you killed!
And the crows are now going to take attacks. That is a 2, and that is going to miss Massicia, and And 11 plus 2. Does a 14 hit Velvet?
My AC is actually 15.
Woo! You
Damn.
get surrounded by the swarm of crows. Nothing happens.
Thank you, natural armor.
And now Dolan is going to make his attack against Onyxia.
Okay.
I don't think a 4 hits.
It does not.
All right. So, back to the top of the round. We are at Chime
What are you trying to hit me
again.
with? What are you trying to hit me with, though?
Oh, he just picked up a wrench off the side that was being unused and tried to throw it at you, improvised weapon style.
Oh, I'm ready. Oh, I'm ready. Oh, okay. I've never felt rage and like barbarianness in me. Like I feel rage today. I'm
You
feeling
fine?
it.
So Chime's turn at the top of the order.
Yeah.
Time wants to try to break the glass cube. The mayor and Onyxia are in.
Okay. Wee hammer. You gonna throw the hammer? Chime gonna be a mini Thor? Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm gonna hit it with a hammer.
Mjolnir.
Question is it a small hammer or is it a hammer in the shape of a Wii?
Or is it like
Yes.
calling the tall guy tiny?
Nat 20.
Hooray!
So you manage to actually crack the glass a little bit with a nat 20. Like, without having to roll the damage. It does ricochet off still a little bit, but it doesn't go far enough to hit anything. And that will bring us to Mississia, who's going to take another swing at these crows. Hit them for 1 point of damage. She's having a rough time with this group over here. And gonna command the zombies to keep attacking. Actually, she's gonna command the daughter zombie, Iskana, over to attack McKeek, and the crows are going to get an attack of opportunity on her. And with a 14, they are going to hit her for 5 damage. She's fine. But she's gonna make her way over to her piece of shit brother. And it is now Corey's turn.
Alright. So I would like to astral lied. Sorry. I have to pull up the right character sheet. Not astral trance, starlight step. Behind the wall.
Okay.
And would like to shoot Dolan.
Hey! Welcome!
Hey buddy. You punched him yet?
Wait. Was Starlight Step a bonus action?
Oh damn.
Yeah, you
No.
can't shoot him after you Starlight Step.
Starlight step in there. Still gonna do it.
Alright. So, that's gonna bring the zombie to her turn.
Oh, Misty Step was a bonus action. LOL.
She's
Oh, well.
going to hit her brother for... What is that for damage? That's...
Now I know I can Misty Step and weapon attack.
Plus the... 1d6. Okay. She actually hit something this time. Where's the cube dice? That one. She's gonna do 3 damage to her younger brother. And that's going to bring us to Onyxia's turn.
After
At
our
last, we
last,
have somebody behind the glass with Dolan.
Mhm. Real quick question: after our last battle, did we take a short rest at all, or no?
After your last battle?
Didn't we already do a battle
No,
today?
no.
We haven't battled since the undead deer yesterday.
Oh, do we sleep? Do we get a rest since the deer?
Yes, we did.
Since
Oh.
the
In the
deer,
cave.
yes.
Oh, okay. So I still have a spell slot then. Okay, I never updated that. Okay then. Okay, I want to get right up in his face, and
Alright.
I'm gonna do. Ooh, 1 second.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to me? He's
What am I gonna do to
posture.
you?
There's like a whole bully like posturing. Like
Oh, what am I gonna do to you?
what's funny is he's shorter than you, so he's like, "What are you gonna do to me?"
What
What
am
are
I
you
gonna do
gonna?
to you? Well, if he's shorter than me, I want to aim like point blank almost this burning hands in his face.
Oh man!
You're gonna turn orange to red hot. All right. What was the save DC on that again?
14. Can we use inspiration to give him disadvantage?
No, but he fails anyway with a 10.
Fucker!
Roll some damage.
On the kid hot in there.
Okay, 6, 5, 5, 16 points of fire damage.
So he takes the 16 points. Ah! He's got like one eye. He's looking a little charred. You've got him like he's just side of his face has gone full Freddy Krueger on one side.
Yeah.
Just
Do you want to hand over that remote now?
Phantom of the Opera. Hell no!
So you want... Okay. Cordelia, take this bitch out.
Morphier, it's your turn.
Alright, Morpheus is going to step up, I guess, near the center of the room so that he has eyes on the. I'm slightly off on the relationships. Is that the son, the nephew? The one that's out here on our side?
Oh, the one that's down in the bottom of the room. Yeah,
Yeah.
or over on that side of the room. Yeah, that's one of the sons. One of the sons is a zombie. The other one is the one throwing acid vials.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. So Morpheus is going to walk up near the center of the room, look over at Dolan, and say, "You cowardly fool, come from behind that shield, or would you prefer that your child takes the punishment for you?" And I'm going to toss up the orbs, and from them are going to be 3 beams of like this arcane light that come out and shoot straight into the sun for 12 points of damage.
Right into McKeek for 12 points.
Right into Makik.
Morphe, I'm going to
Give
answer your
Makik in the
question.
McKeek is
solid,
looking
kid.
rough. Father, help me!
You will.
Ridiculous experiments, how could you?
And it is now Velvet's turn. Don't you lay another finger on my kid. It's my meal
For
ticket.
what?
Speaking of laying a finger on your kid, I point my pistol right at McKee.
Oh, shit.
I'm about to blow his brains out. Press the button.
I'll press a button. And he does press a different button on the side of the remote.
Oh, of course he does.
Then I'm going to, of course, go for sharpshooting McKeek.
Okay. And the
14 to hit.
14 for McKeek. Okay. Yeah, a 14 hits. Roll some damage.
That's 24 damage.
Ooh.
McKeek is down. The bullet enters right under his chin and exits right out the back of his neck, leaving just a smoking hollow hole through what used to be McKeek. And he crumples to the ground.
Good old 1-2.
That brings us to Patches.
Does the glass go all the way up to the ceiling?
Yes. It goes all the way up to a metal frame. The metal frame goes all the way up to the ceiling, so there's no gap.
Okay. Okay, I'll just shoot the birds to my right.
Okay.
$12?
12 hits.
For that is 10 piercing.
And with 10 piercing, another shot goes in, explodes, taking out some crows. They are gone, leaving one group of crows on that side of the glass with you. And
I would like to move myself to against the glass and put my hand up against the glass, and that will how I turn.
you still hanging from rafters up
No,
there?
I'll come down. I'll come
Okay.
down
Swinging on
and put
down.
my hand against the glass.
And that brings us to the zombie, who will hit the crows. And that's D6. 5 points of damage plus. Is there anything plus, or is it 2d6? It's 1d6 plus 1, so it's 6. 6 points of damage, which takes out another one crow from this group, leaving about one crow. At this point, the crows are not being concentratedly controlled by anyone. They attempt to fly away, at which point the other zombie takes an attack of opportunity, hitting the crows for... That's cocked. 2 damage. Okay, so the crows are away, but... Oh yeah, no, Mississippi gets one too. That's this one. That's a 7. 7 points of damage. The last crow is gone, leaving you in the room with Mississippi, the 2 zombies, and Dolan. The machine next to Dolan activates and takes a swipe at Onyxia with the worms. Does a 12 hit?
That matches.
Okay, so it's just your AC.
Mm-hmm.
So you take 2 points of damage.
Okay.
just likes me doing it. You take 2 points of damage and make a strength save.
I'm gonna use my advantage on that.
Okay.
Okay, so that was worse. So it's gonna be 11.
You are grappled.
Fly.
Your
Fine.
movement is 0. However, it is Eclipse's turn.
Eclipse is gonna. I think. Does he look fucked up?
He looks... One half of him looks fucked up. He's got one eye blinded from Eclipse packing him in one eye. You've burned half of his face and some of his clothing.
Okay, so now I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna ask if this is possible. Can Eclipse try and wrestle the control out of his hand?
Yes.
Okay, what do I have to roll?
Contested dex for Eclipse.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go with that. That is a 16.
And with a 7, Eclipse now has the control.
Can Eclipse hit the red button?
Eclipse is a bird now holding a controller in the air.
Okay. You're right.
However, Eclipse can fly toward someone who is not grappled and attempt to drop it in their general vicinity.
Yeah, Eclipse is gonna want to fly on over to Cordelia.
Okay.
And then drop the remote.
Okay. And you feel the rumbling again, this time much stronger, and I am going to need everyone except Onyxia, who's being held up, to make a dexterity saving throw.
Darn me for landing.
Oh yeah, I'm still in the air. Does that mean?
You have something to do with this? Isn't being restrained?
Alright, did anyone roll lower than an 11?
I did not. Oh, sorry. I rolled above an 11.
Yeah, I got it.
We heard you that time.
15.
Good.
Yeah, she left and came back.
Okay, so with just Dolan left, you all feel the tremble and all brace yourselves as a massive figure that you recognize, sort of, comes through the ceiling of the room.
It better not be. I don't know what this is.
Ida
Oh,
Beardall.
yeah.
Okay. Ida Beardall. Holy shit.
Feet
How you
looking like bronze. Her once green skin now yellow. Her once red hair now a dancing blue-white flame above her head.
Oh.
Her pitchfork now many-pointed in every direction, like the sun.
You have violated my village for the first and only and last time.
I fucking told you, bitch.
And you see
So dramatic.
the rays point over at your allies. Over at your new allies.
Oh. Oh. Well.
And unleash. One zombie gone. 2 zombies gone.
Oh. Well.
Dear.
Mississia looking rough.
I didn't expect them to live, really.
I mean,
And
Your
then
family's.
another ray pointed down. And Dolan is just annihilated in radiant light.
through the glass.
Oh. I told you. Eat shit.
And then pointing back at Mississia.
Live or die. Make your choice.
I wasn't talking to you.
Will she live or
I'm
die?
gonna interject, and I'm going to say, Morpheus is gonna like just walk up without a care in the world, and just be like, "Now wait, just one moment here. Thank you for your assistance, but this woman here has been of aid of us. Try not to splatter her against the walls. We might have further use of her services, please."
She has been here. She has been complicit.
She is the reason we were able to come down here and attempt to stop all this mess in the first place. If it was not for her, who knows what complications we may have faced coming down here. She dislikes him as much as any of the rest of us.
Very well.
The Sphinx has bought you a temporary pardon. But know, wherever the sun's light reaches, I will find you. Be gone. And Mississia slithers her ass to the elevator as quickly as possible, taking us completely out of initiative.
Can we take a potty break?
Now, do any of you speak Sylvan?
Do!
Actually, no. I speak Sphinxian.
Oh, Velvet does.
Wrong guess.
Either of you could look at this, at what used to be the pitchfork, and see where what looks like a sunburst of barbed points is now sticking out. There is Sylvan script all the way around, over and over again. Dawnbringer.
Yeah.
Dawnbringer.
Yeah.
Now, you, small one,
One looks over at Patches.
you are my favorite. Your family toils under the light of the sun, and you light fires like the world has never seen.
I suppose that's true.
You all have found favor with me today. And so, I will tell you. Soldier, to have the intelligence to know which orders are to be followed and which are not. And your intelligence increases by 1.
Hell
Permanently.
yeah! Good job,
Word.
Patches.
Oh, Patches.
He's so smart.
Now I
The
have a
one-
13.
Might
To-
of the might of the might. Many.
To the one who... And you know... This entity through her touches you and your intelligence goes up by 1. To the one who bought the temporary reprieve. All the cat, but only half of the grace. Let's fix that. And your dexterity increases by 1, Morphier.
Morphier looks indignant and then grateful. I've never been called not graceful in my life.
That you know of.
Yeah, that you remember.
Oh,
See, that's
little
evil right
fox.
there.
Or should I say, rather large fox. So
Mhm.
full of pent-up aggression. Have the strength to know when and to whom to unleash it upon. And your strength increases by 1.
Oh. Thank you.
Tinkerer,
Huh?
You are-
Yeah?
you are on the right track, but have the wisdom to tell theory from fact. And when... And it is Palor speaking through her. Gets close to you. The alchemist's apron becomes a tinkerer's apron from the heat transfer. You now have
good.
advantage on checks with tinkerer's tools. And you have a +1 to wisdom.
Oh, yeah.
Permanently.
I was wondering when that plot hole would get resolved.
What's a pothole?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Corey. Palor approaches you. You are a talker, star child. But have the grace of tongue to know when you are being unnecessarily antagonistic. And your charisma increases by 1.
Ah, sweet.
And finally, the light in the darkness. You have a fight ahead of you. Find your inner force. And Velvet, you take 2 points of radiant damage.
No.
And your constitution increases by 1 when Palor touches you.
Got it.
Now, I believe this man has some form of transportation left for you that wasn't destroyed in the village.
Yes, I do believe there was talks of parts and carriages, some of those steel contraptions that they were riding about in.
Those have been destroyed. However, there are horses above.
That I can handle.
Hey, we
you-
asked, how fares the village?
Some have fallen, not many. Thankfully, the vengeful one kept her oath, and I was able to commune into this body as an avatar.
Wow.
Huh.
We were never all the way gone.
Wait, yeah, aren't you supposed to be gone?
Oh, shit.
So,
But there are
do-
those who now seek to return. Watch yourselves.
Subplot.
And
Morphe recognized that this was a god, not having much back knowledge on deities. She just like normal person.
extremely powerful being coming through someone you've met before, and the general sense that you just increased, in your dexterity. Not that
Some
you,
fishy going on.
know it's a skill point. It's
Mhm. We feel more limber and enlightened.
and yeah, with that, Paylor vanishes. The pitchfork goes back to being a pitchfork, and right in the middle of the room, Ida Berdal drops onto the bloody gurney.
Morphe would have tried to part her and laid her down gently as she collapsed. He walked up on her during the exchange. Them.
Oh yeah, is anybody hurt?
I was unscathed.
I'm fine.
I'm rather okay.
Yeah, Cordelia, how are y'all?
I'm
back
fine.
behind the
It's a
wall.
minor cut.
I mean, I'm okay. My larynx went away, so that's good.
That I am glad to hear. I am remiss to say I did miss the sound of your voice, little buddy.
Aw, thanks, Morvier.
I suppose we should get Ida back up to the rest of her family. And for the rest of this mess, I'm sure the townsfolk has someone that will be happy to come and tidy up around here. Are there any paperwork, documentations of like maybe what the hell was happening down here?
Make an investigation check.
Very good at those. It's the flat 14.
With a flat 14, you notice some schematics, but they're kind of hard to make out. You also notice that there are books on what mind flayers used to do. No one's seen a mind flayer in longer than anyone's seen a god. So you get a general sense that they were trying to mimic the process using technology in taking over generally people's minds.
We should keep those for the architects or the smithy. Maybe they can look at them better.
I'm only understanding the barest the fundamentals, but will take all. I'm going to take all the paperwork and documents that I find and put them in my bag.
And you also find a document that's more or less this guy's manifesto on not having to pay for workers because, You've taken over their brains.
Capitalism is the real enemy.
Capitalism really popped off on this one.
Imagine the trade shows.
Sure, it would be rather amusing had he not been using the townsfolk as ingredients for his twisted creations. But, I do believe that our work here has been done. I say we gather these horses and make our way on to our next destination. Ere the lady of our brains come for us.
And you do feel a faint pull back up towards the elevator. And it arrives back down from Missisia's exit.
I was gonna say, are there any like fun little mechanical things that Chime could pick up?
Make an investigation check. You're good at those.
Not you. 14.
14. With a 14, you, find enough pieces of things to take the lackluster forgery kit and tinker with it a little bit to turn it into a full forgery kit. You find a set of tinker's tools. Actually, no, sorry. You find a set of superior tinker's tools.
Ooh, those are superior.
They're clean. They're brand new. They're not worn down from time and use.
And am I able to take one of those little worm guys?
Yeah. I mean,
Metallic ones?
Do you touch them?
No. No, I was gonna use like tweezers or something to pick like one up and put it in like a jar or something.
Okay, yeah.
Aren't you always wearing white gloves?
Yeah, but I don't want to get them dirty.
Are you rolling the gurney with you as you come up?
I feel like I would just carry her if she's gone back to her normal size.
Yeah, she's
I'll
gone
just,
back.
like, carry
I
her
mean,
in my arms.
she's gone back to normal in total.
Yeah. I mean, I also have powerful build, so I can carry like a size larger. So I'm
Okay.
just like lifting her like a feather, probably.
Okay.
You said Dolan was vaporized,
Vaporized.
so no belongings were left over.
No, everything that.
But there's a house to ransack, but we should probably leave that to the villagers.
When you piss off a god, don't expect anything to be left.
Got it.
Sounds
And
about right.
when you piss off a god and you're not a level 20 party, you know.
That's fair.
You're just some old has-been crook. All right. So what's being done with Ida Beardall? Are you leaving her on the front steps for the townsfolk to find? Are you taking her back to town before you head out?
Like,
Bring her
we
back
have
to her
go back
parents.
town, right? So I was figuring we'd take her back to her parents.
Yeah, I agree.
We have to pass back by there, right?
You have to pass pretty closely, yeah.
Yeah. So I think we just just carry her on back back to her parents. Return her henceforth.
Now, is there a pony or a miniature?
Is there a what? Oh,
A pony or a miniature?
There are plenty of full-size horses. And only full-size horses. However, one of them could carry two smaller people together. So if Patches and Chime want to ride a single horse, that is absolutely fine.
Ooh, we could have a new buddy system.
You hear that, Anixia? He's trying to steal your buddy away.
Who is Charm? Who's your buddy?
Cordelia.
I'm okay with that change.
Oh Lord. All right.
Just because I couldn't keep you upright when you were doing your trance. I'm too small. What am I going to do about it?
Yeah, we're gonna be. I have some questions.
For who?
About me being small.
No, about feeling your anger.
All
Feeling
right.
my anger. Or her anger.
Her anger, Cordelia.
What do you want to know?
Well, that's what. Whoa! Don't rush the bond. We have a whole trip ahead of us.
Well, excuse me. I was just trying to answer your question.
No, I want to go to anger management. How to manage my anger to be more effective.
Ah. Well, we can definitely start somewhere. Not that I'm the best teacher, but yeah, all
I
right.
think it's pretty swell.
Well, at least, you're good at directing it the right way.
And you always have those good catch, those like lines, those quips.
Well, grew up with a bunch of assholes, so you got to keep up.
Can't say I experienced the same. I had a very lovely family.
So you were on a
They
ship, right?
weren't right.
Privateers.
Not that they weren't lovely. They were just a little crude. I mean, you grow up with sailors. That's what happens.
Or were they sailors or were they privateers?
They were none of your goddamn business.
Okay, privateers
They were.
it is.
They were soldiers at one point. But that's beside the point. Anyway, we should probably find a place to camp out because I'm sure it's getting dark. DM?
Yeah.
Yep.
It was dark when we came in.
What time of day is it?
It was dark when you came in. It's getting on in the night.
Okay.
And with you standing
Yeah.
there, you're starting to feel pulls in the middle of your chests, and you feel like if you don't get a move on soon to getting on with it and getting out of town at least before you find shelter in the nearest forest, you might have to roll some constitution checks.
All right, let's get going. I'm gonna
Struck
go
this
ahead
one
and-
off at her family and moving on.
Yeah.
Anyone else take damage from that there god?
No.
No, if anything, I feel stronger than ever.
Really
I'm
powerful
fine.
creature.
I
No.
feel exceptionally wise.
I feel like I understood everything that happened.
I'm sorry, did you say sexual?
Exceptionally wise.
Okay.
Yes, and I
Okay.
do
I
feel
was a little nervous there.
might bit more limber than I was prior to the encounter.
You worried to the little guy's gonna have a really specific kink or something?
Velvet, why do you ask? Where did you feel pain?
No, I took a couple hits from like a pinch or so from that there blessing I received. But
Interesting.
nothing I can't, fix myself.
The god hurt
Well-
you.
Simply, very
Suck,
What if-
suck.
sensitive to this
If a
area.
god hurts you, that must mean you're a demon!
I think that's a jump. It was a sun
Alright.
god, wasn't it? Isn't that whatever a sun
It was
god?
Palor. It was Palor coming
Don't we
through
hate the
Ida.
sun?
I think Patches needs some sleep. Let's get out of here.
Uh,
I
yeah.
know.
Let's roll.
Are we near the beards or the bear dolls?
The Bairds, I'd say if you're doing a walk and talk, you've made it back to town. You've seen the destroyed cars along the way. You've seen the crows with their brains dashed all over the place along the road, and you're close enough to where you could, yes, approach the Baird family store, where Ida's mother is nursing a wound. Ida's father didn't make it.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
We
I
should
walk
leave-
in, and I'm holding her in my arms. And I look about. I see the mother. It's the father's. Is his body still in the room somewhere?
Yeah, he's
Mm. So like I see that.
there's and it's not a 0 hit point situation. There's no bringing this guy back. He's been
He's
torn
failed
to
his
shreds.
death saving throws.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I go
lay.
to the mom and I some healing.
Well, she saved us. She saved all of us.
Did you see her? Oh,
Ida yet lives. She's simply exhausted from her the
She-
strain.
She became him. We were right.
Oh, you saw that then.
She became.
Looks like all your
Paylor.
worshiping paid off.
Not soon enough. After she saw what happened to her father. Such anger. She can't stay here. If she's a voice of Paylor, she's got to go out in the world of her own accord. We'll watch over her, but we're probably going to have to send her off soon.
Well,
Oh,
you
okay.
all.
She's
have a
also
good
taken to
time.
using tools and violence, and while Paylor saved us with that, I don't know that it should stay.
Well, while you all figure out what you're going to do with little Miss Paylor here, we have a very important engagement that we must be getting on to. You all have a mighty good time with the cleanup and all of that such thing, and the light and that be with you and all of that. But yeah, good luck on that. And he's gonna set her down and go back out with the rest of the group.
And you're mounting up on the horses?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, without having to roll investigation, you found about 100 gold worth of, cash and jewelry in the house
Each.
before you left. No, just total. Divided up. This is small addition. Also, you all are all now level 2.
See, but now I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Dun, dun,
I
dun.
don't know what I'm gonna do because now I'm torn.
Are you angry about that? Is that what's happening? Are you feeling a bit of rage about this indecision?
Okay,
No,
so I will say this. I will say this. Your strength has to be 13 to multi-class, which means you would have to
It's
wait till level
14
4.
right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
When I must have been
You
looking
gave
at the
him-
wrong.
You
Yeah.
gave him the strength.
I did. I was just. I thought that there were 2 points that weren't. That you didn't get 2 more points until level 4, and for some reason I'm looking at a sheet that says you had less strength than that.
Oh.
I must be looking at an old sheet.
Now I have to relook at everything. Well, okay.
So we
Well,
each
my
get
level up-
16. Sorry.
Yeah, go. Yeah, 16.666667
Yeah.
gold.
We each get 16 gold, and I guess 1 goes in the bag of holding for
One
whatever.
goes to Eclipse.
Okay.
I was gonna say
The
one goes.
Eclipse picks at the piece of gold. It's shiny.
There you go,
gets
buddy.
folded in some feathers.
Look at that, buddy! You did it! You got paid! I'm so proud.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to find that sheet now.
Well, I don't get anything for level 2 besides my HP, so I will wait till we're rolling HP.
Oh, your boy gets range smite.
So you can shoot things and make them blow up extra.
I get
I got 2
Seems
more
to-
sorcery points. That's a good thing.
Is anybody multi-classing right away, or are you
That's
sticking with your main thing?
that's why I'm trying to find the sheet for
Onyxia?
Onyxia. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna hold off on multi-classing right now.
Okay, the Onyxia character sheet I have says that strength was 10 was plus 0.
Okay, what were my other stats?
12, 15, 8, 8, 15.
I have to go back because this is now very different. Interesting. All right. Well, then to make things easier, I will take my second level.
I mean, if you wanna multi-class and you've got a different sheet, that's fine. Just send me the other sheet. I just don't know where I got this one. It's old.
I know. I'll have to relook at this.
Weird. Anyway, you can multi-class into to the barbarian, let some of that rage out, and not, kill all the party members.
You know, if people die,
Surge.
they die.
You get action surge.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
Get a bonus turn.
Are you?
No, I think we're gonna sit on it. I think we're gonna
Got
sit.
another spell slot.
Okay.
I didn't realize that.
Oh shit! I get more spells. Wait, no, I don't get more spells. I get a spell.
I
slot.
get Thunder Wave now. And when we all level up, well, not yet. I can speak to people mentally. Fuckers.
You too. Welcome to the club.
The
We
telepathy.
can be trading secrets. We can be trading secrets telepathically.
We're gonna be the best friends. I know it.
So you're setting out on horseback.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Who wants to roll for how it goes?
Me. D100, right?
No, you can just roll a d20 and say the result.
11.
11. You start to hear crying. It sounds kind of human. Do you investigate it?
Everybody hear that?
What is it that we should be hearing? I hear birds and forest animals. The sound of horses clomping.
Sounds like you're crying.
Sounds like it's not our problem.
I agree with
That's right,
Chime.
Chime. The only crying I hear is Patches.
I don't hear any crying.
Well, that's
Was I crying without knowing again?
Which ones of you have dark vision?
I do.
Me.
I think I do.
You see what looks like an ugly dog with ill-fitting skin covered in warts.
No.
Ew.
It's
No.
extremely
Let's go.
wrinkly.
Absolutely not.
And when all of you start making these noises from seeing it, it looks at you and then literally dissolves into its own tears on the ground.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Hey, it solved itself.
No, thank you.
I don't trust it. It was cute, but I don't
Mm.
trust it.
Anybody have any idea what that might have been?
The physical
Anybody-
manifestation of sadness.
Anybody want to roll a history check?
Yeah.
I'll roll a history check.
Okay. I'll.
Yeah, not on it.
I don't know if I can help or not.
Yeah, you can help.
Just help. I'll just help Chime.
I got a 21.
You.
21. With a 21, you'd have heard about legends of stuff that's in the woods not too far from New Talkett City. Those legends would have included tales of the squonk.
Oh no, I know what the squonk is. The poor baby.
It is a roughly large dog-sized creature with ill-fitting, wrinkled, and warty skin that is constantly in tears whenever it is heard, and if it is seen, it will dissolve into a puddle of its own tears.
Poor angel.
Or if it's seen and it knows that it's seen. It is not a threat. It simply is something in these woods.
You say poor baby. Was that thing some humanoid creature?
It's not a threat. It's just like sad and ugly. But like it's it's kind of cute how sad it is, and I don't know if you got an apple, you could probably throw it over there. I'd probably like it or something. I don't know.
You think it's cute that it's sad? You're fucked up, Chime.
Listen, I don't make the rules.
Ghost, go lay down.
You said throw out an apple?
Yeah, sure. I don't know. I just feel bad for it.
I will throw it an apple.
You see the puddle absorb the apple.
I'm gonna make an executive decision. I always have an apple on hand because it makes sense in my background.
Yeah.
I'll allow that.
I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, Chime just like
Trying
we're
to
still
resist the
like
urge
going
to go and
past.
poke the puddle.
You're getting off to go poke the puddle.
No, I'm not.
The puddle literally just kind of like washes itself to the side, like into the bushes to dive out of sight.
Bye. Bye now. Bye bye.
Do you continue on down the railroad tracks on horseback?
I
Yep.
think so. I know it was already late when we started out. Um, about how high is the moon in the sky right about now?
About dead center. You're looking at, I'd say, getting on midnight 1 in the morning at least.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you all, but I'd say at this late an hour it might be prudent of us to begin looking for shelter for the eve. I don't believe we're going to come across any more civilization before morn.
Roll an investigation check if you want to find shelter.
All of us?
Yep.
I found a big tree that had fallen. An 11.
4.
You find a small clearing in what is essentially deep forest that the railroad is going through right now. There's not a whole lot of, by way of like room on either side of the track for all the trees. But you find a small clearing that's far enough off of the track to where if anything was coming directly along the track, it probably wouldn't see you if you took shelter there for the night. And there's just enough room to where like if you wanted to exit the forest, there are paths to exit the forest off of this clearing.
You must have got Onyxia's flame.
Oh yeah, I have my flame.
Well, let's pack it in then.
Well,
So who's taking watch? The two who trance?
Yeah, I'll take first watch.
Yeah, assuming I still train.
Eclipse will be out.
You still trance?
I yeah, I'll take a watch if needed.
You got two who trance going watch for watch. But at the same time, they can sit up and just look into the distance. Go ahead and roll to see how your watches go, respectively.
11.
17.
Despite the fact that you don't need to sleep,
But wait, do we add anything to it? Or is it just a straight roll?
I'm just having you straight roll.
Okay.
Cordelia, you start to see jade green petals that are alight fall across your field of vision. And everything just sort of goes blank for you. You are entranced by this. You don't know what, and you are currently basically just sitting entranced and you don't notice anything around you.
So I'm not realizing that I'm entranced?
No. This is not something that there is a save against. This is
I didn't know if I could like call out to the others.
this is a power of a certain being. And it doesn't feel unpleasant.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that also means you're out of commission when a car rolls up. And out of it steps a pink and yellow rosy oak mothram. She's
My
got
turn?
her floofy fur She's got her nice long coat.
Eclipse
And
would see this and call out.
she waves a hand and Eclipse passes out.
Oh, and down he goes.
Velvet? Silk. Our father would like a word.
I knew it.
And you see her smile.
No.
A full set
Mm-mm.
of human-like teeth, except for the elongated canines, and you feel all of the teeth that were remaining to grow in shoot out in your own mouth in a white, hot, searing jolt of pain, and in the instant you feel it, you have been thrown in the car, restrained, and she is driving off with you along the railroad track.
It was great knowing you. I say in my sleep.
And Velvet's gone. You all awaken the next morning to find the car tracks that swerve over and around the railroad tracks.
Do I stay in trance the whole night?
Oh, yeah.
But not like resting trance?
Oh, you're arrested, but it's because whatever this was shielded you from this interaction.
You still
Whatever it
So
was
I still got a
did not
long
mean
rest?
harm to you. You still got a long rest.
Okay.
Or was Cordelia still asleep by the time the rest, or not asleep, in trance by the time the rest of us got up?
A bit, but if somebody wants to, attempt to shake or snap her out of it, it's not going to be too difficult.
You basically, when Morphea gets up and is in the midst of his morning routine and looks over and sees his, like looking around for Velvet and sees that not Anixia, Cordelia is still in trance, he's just going to walk over and start shaking her like, hey, you,
What the
snap
fuck?
out of it.
What? What?
Where is Velvet?
What are you talking about? He was right
You
there.
were supposed to be on watch.
Shit.
Why are they not present?
I
You
I
come
don't know.
Cordelia. All you've seen are these enchanting, entrancing jade green petals falling in front of your face in the dark until this point, and now you see daylight. It's like your sight glitched, and you are now seeing a time that's shouldn't have passed without you noticing.
I honestly don't know. Like I wasn't even like doing like astral trance like I usually do to sleep. Like it was weird and it was dark and I could see like jade green leaves falling in the dark. And now it's like I woke up, but I've never slept before, so I don't know what that's like.
I'm not exactly sure I follow. Whenever Velvet spoke about their restful state, they always spoke that they were well aware of all of the goings-ons around them.
Well, yeah,
It's
usually
saying
I've
that
never experienced this before. I think somebody did something to me.
Did you think that we delayed too long and the woman has collected one of us?
I have no idea. I don't
Seems
know
like
when.
he he
Who?
he just starts he kind of walks off and this is like pacing around like and begins looking
What's oh, so you're actively looking?
yeah, I'm gonna like begin actively looking for traces of Velvet.
Roll an investigation check. It's not a high DC.
Yeah. What a time for a nat 20. That's fine. Flat 20 at that.
So you find the car tracks. You find them. This person is not a good driver. They have swerved and gouged out dirt on either side of the track that they've tried to drive along. As they've been driving along the track itself, and you'd have to follow it a ways to see if it veers off at any point.
No, I think I'll only go like maybe about 2 minutes off, and when I see that it's like an extended trail, I'll come back. Um, I don't believe this is a very busy section of the woods that we're in. These tire tracks appear fresh. Would someone mind venturing off with me so I can attempt to see it, where they might lead off to?
That's strange. None of us woke up with a vehicle nearby. Those things were loud as hell last night.
Eclipse, did you see anything?
Actually, you know what? You are right about that. Why didn't? And Cordelia was blacked out. None of us woke up.
Especially
I
when
can
somebody clearly
only
went to the Cruella de Vil School of Driving.
I can only assume there was some form of this of mysticism at play.
That would explain what happened to Cordelia as well, I guess.
It must have been someone of great power to change the natural affinity of one's sleep pattern. You're supposed to be the sleepless ones, as I've heard you called before.
I mean, I was a soldier. I was trained to fall asleep quick and wake up quick as well. I should have woken up.
I've never slept in my life. I don't even know what happened.
Wait, Onyxia, where? You said you were looking for your raven? Where is he?
And you see, still twitching, like dreaming. Like you ever see a dog or a cat just kind of.
Are you dead? Are you dead?
I don't think spirits can die.
Oh, he was asleep too. Never in his life has he ever slept a wink.
Welcome to the club.
Oh, something came about in the middle of the night, ensnared us all in some sleeping charm, and stole away with Velvet. For why?
Because he is a demon? I was just in jest last night.
And you see the bird try to scratch the ground and draw with its little talons, and it's gonna roll a performance check on this. Actually, you rolled the performance check to see just.
Were you trying to tell girl? Velvet fell in the well?
Eclipse.
Performance is a -1.
For Eclipse.
That is a nat 20 for a 19.
These nat 20s popping up for
Eclipse, have you ever seen those scratch boards and the art that people can do on the scratch boards? Eclipse is just like going to town in the dirt, and you see like a detailed drawing of another moth room, and then Velvet's back turned, and a car.
What have you been doing when I've been asleep?
I mean, that's what a third of your day every day.
If
She
your
can learn
Raven
all
can
kinds
do
of
that shit, why aren't you selling his artwork? What the hell?
Well, I just found this out. We have to come
Missed
up with a business
opportunity.
model. Boy.
I'm like, oh, okay, so we have a very talented bird. Um, so Velvet went away with this person, or this person took them away. This isn't giving much in the way of answers.
And then pecks the other Mothram, pecks the car, pecks the other Mothram, pecks the car.
Hmm.
Moves over, pecks
I
Velvet,
feel like
pecks the other
beings are
Mothram,
trying to
pecks
tell
the
us.
car.
Okay. So they took Velvet in the car and drove off.
Yes.
And let's hope it's on the way we're going, because we
Velvet,
can't
that's
waste
right.
any more time. I'm so sorry, Velvet.
Actually, if you'll recall the exact words, the deal was for all of you to go rescue her daughter. Can't be all of you if it's not all of you.
This is like a fey bargain where we have to abide to the letter.
So, say the worst happens and he's dead, we have to bring his body around.
Sounds like it.
Maybe
Well, that's kind
if
of
we-
nice. Just taxidermy me.
I mean, I guess that's how Nixia wants to go.
I mean, you can just
figured
put
Well,
sunglasses
resurrect
on
me
his face,
if
and pretend
you
like
can
he's
first.
alive.
Don't just gut me.
Well, I don't know about you all, but I would much rather if we were to find them alive. They were one of the only friends that I have thus far since my grand awakening.
Well, you have 4 more friends now.
Yeah, well, that's not the same. Thank you very much. I do appreciate you all quite thoroughly.
Okay, then, you know what? This is why we're not buddies. This is why my ride or die is Cordelia right now.
Oh,
Oh
You're
my god!
already at ride or die.
Yeah,
it
doesn't
went
have
from
to be
you
that.
like me to ride or die.
Ride
Well, I
or
mean,
die, you know, like, I'll ride with you or I'll die with you. Like, we're like this. We're stuck together. Like, when you take the sap of a tree and you, like, use
You're
it
just
to bind
rather
things together.
obsessed with death. You're rather morbid.
So the
Me
only one of
too.
us that's almost died is me so far. So, you are all my ride or die?
We really
which way
do
did the
need to
car
go
go,
get
everybody?
him. Them.
Well, so far the tracks go next to the tracks. So at least for now it's the same way.
Yeah.
Sounds like we gotta follow. Because even if when we make them into a lamp, we gotta hold onto them somehow.
Why
Oh,
are
a
you
self-lighting lamp. Now that's a license to print money.
There you go.
That's sick.
I mean, you're the one that said you just wanted to leave them behind. At least I have a purpose for them.
Well, I don't want to die by this creepy lady's magic.
Oh yeah, Joe feel that pull last night. It was like, you're
Yeah.
dilly-dallying a little too much.
Yeah, and that
Fortunately
crazy lady,
so.
she also told us that we had to have everybody to go get her daughter.
All right.
That includes Velvet. We gotta go get him.
Well, let's hope it's on the way.
Well,
Do you think he'll come back if we just hold up a big light in the middle of the night?
That's racist.
but also true.
Sounds good.
That's racist.
Anyway, let's get on the horses.
So
Salsa, help me.
Yeah.
I
Get
guess we have an
on
extra
the-
horse right now.
You get on the horses, and you
Are-
head out. And-
Were all of Velvet's things taken with them?
Everything that Velvet had on. If Velvet had any pack or anything that would have been left on the ground, that's up to Velvet.
There was anything I collected for them.
Were you holding all your stuff on you, or did you put some of it down?
Yeah. Everything I would have ideally keep stuff on me.
Okay.
Okay.
So you
You're
get
not
on
an
the
achy
horses.
sleeper.
You get on the horses and you head out. And that's where we're going to end this week's session. And Jordan, enjoy your honeymoon.
Wait, we haven't rolled for hit points.
Oh, yeah. Everybody roll for hit
That was the
points.
session that's over. The stream is not over.
Because Velvet is leveling up too.
Live rolling up for hit points.
All right. Let's go. Who wants to go first?
And yes, sir.
Are you dipping back into your main? I will stay a Steam Splicer. That's a D8. And I get +5 because I have good constitution and I have tough.
I do love
Which is
that.
good because I rolled a 2.
But then you get another 2, and you have a good
Yeah.
constitution.
So I have 20 hit points now. Haha.
Nice.
All right. Let's see. Roll D10.
And then I shall send you my updated character sheet.
+4. All right. All right. Mother truckers. That is a 6 on the die. +4 is 10, which makes my HP high.
Math.
It's
Sorry, what do we roll for this?
A D10.
Well, it's whatever
Well,
your class is.
Well, it might be.
Oh,
it
yeah.
Might be. It might be 8. Might be 10. Might be.
could be
Even a
6.
6.
Could be 4.
I don't think there's anything that's a 4, but it's a 6.
No,
That's pretty annoying.
I'm pretty sure. Isn't Wizard a 6? And that's the only
Yeah,
one.
Wizard's a 6.
Yeah, wizards and sorcerers are 6.
Okay, sorcerers
And
too.
I got a 5 + 4 for 9.
And then it may be adding something depending. Like mine's my constitution modifier.
Yep, con modifier.
It's usually always
I got
common
8.
modifier.
There you go.
And if you have tough, you get +2 more.
All right.
Tough's such a good feat, especially in Baldur's Gate.
I was like, what am I going to use as my thing? And then I was like, my HP is way too low.
Trevor's ready for bed.
Yeah.
I have not slept well in 2 days.
Oh.
9, and my constitution modifier is a 2. So that's 11 plus 12. 23.
Goodness.
Yeah, my
Barely-
new HP. I
barely
looked it
in the
up. I'm supposed
teens.
to roll a D8. I rolled an 8. So I'm at 21 hit points now because I don't have a con modifier.
Nice, nice.
Am I the only
mean-
one still in the teens?
Y'all have had. You talked your way into an easy time on this one, with the help from the zombies in Messinia.
How close was I to killing that guy?
Oh, you were probably one more burning hands away.
No, motherfucker. It's okay.
The amount of damage you were doing with burning hands every time, and the shit that he was rolling. One more burning hands probably would have done it. It might have taken 2. If there was a fluke roll that was high.
And then, unfortunately, I was out of them. So. Yeah. Alrighties.
Well, looking forward to this one shot. I'll have my character sheet in by the end of the weekend.
Yes, everyone, again, Dan will be running a one-shot next week, and then we are back on the campaign with guest star Lauren next week.
I'll be in Alaska.
And it's MJ's first time as a player.
It is my first time as a player. I'm so excited. I get to be a ghost that shoots a gun.
We get to pop her cherry.
Pop the cherry. Pop the cherry.
And we shall
All right.
see what Dan has in store for us all.
Yes, I can't wait.
Oh, and last week's episode will be up on YouTube shortly. It was downloading last I checked. So, this week's will be up as soon as possible after that. So use next week with the one shot to catch up on this and then go back and watch the one shot.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye.
Night.
Bye.
Wait, balloons.
Yeah, no.
Confetti. Confetti.
Gordon gets knocked out and thrown.
Wait, it does confetti if you do two.
Lick the V. La, la, la.
Oh, I did balloons. Whatever. It's too dark here.
It doesn't like me.
My pocketbook is empty and my heart is full of pain. I'm 1,000 miles away from home, just waiting